Hey, how you doing? Pat Davis here. Hey, just want to share something personal about how God has blessed my family and I. Um, Back in 1998, I was finishing up a career in the Navy, but prior to me separating from the service, the Lord had put Pensacola in front of us. We're not from here, and I was never stationed here, but He kept putting this place in front of us because we were contemplating where we're going to live once I separated. And we had it just so happens we had really good friends in the Navy who were at one time stationed here. And so this friend recommended a church, recommended a contact. We had a point of contact, and we actually came up here and visited right before I got out. And we knew right away this is where God wanted us. And so we came to Pensacola in somewhere around January of 1998. And I remember we had friends that were asking us, well, how can you know that's where God would have you go? And, what do you have there? Do you have a job waiting? And, so forth. And I said, no. I said, but God has made it really clear this is where He wants us. And if He guides us, He's going to provide for us. And I just want to give praise to God because that's what He's done ever since the time we stepped out in faith and came here. He's provided in every way. I was quickly employed when I came here through temp agencies, and eventually ended up in 2 years' time getting a civil service job. And I've retired since then from work, but God is good. He's given us a good church family. He's given us many friends here. We raised our children here, and now we have grandchildren, and we're raising them here. And most of my family is here right now, except my son, who's serving in the Navy like I did. But I believe he'll come back here because my children love Pensacola. And there's a lot to be said about this town. It really is. It's still got the southern charm. There's still the mannerisms, yes sir, no ma'am, and all that. But it's still a God-fearing place in many ways. There's a lot of churches here. And you find a good deal of evangelical Christians, of which I enjoy, of course, can relate to, being one myself. But as I was walking down here today, I just was thinking about 20 years ago when we first came here, and about how that all started. And so I just want to give praise to God because He's been so good to us. And if God's leading you to go somewhere and you're not sure of it, and He'll confirm in your heart. He'll give you peace about it. If it's His will, He'll give you peace. Okay, and if He does, and He puts things in front of you like that, then step out in faith, and you'll see that it was Him all along, and that He provided for you, because God is a loving God. He cares about us, and He provides. So I am so blessed that we stepped out in faith and trusted Him for everything, and He has provided ever since. So God bless you. Have a good day.